What's going on, guys? Quick little impromptu video. Got the P365. I picked this up. Need something small for non-permissive carry, and if that makes any sense. And was having some problems with full mag plus one in the gun. The slide would come back in the first round to about here, and the casing would be still sitting in there. It'd be a failure to eject or extract, whatever you want to call it. It'd be failure to eject. So I'm like, what's going on here, man? This ain't right. So I noticed that my thumb was hurting the next day, and I kept getting quite a few of these every time I'd load full mag plus one, testing it out, because that's how you carry your gun. You're not going to carry one less in the magazine, because these little 10-round magazines are pretty tight. Once you try seating them, you have to kind of, smack them in there. So what was happening was I've always shot my guns with even my Glocks and everything, with my thumbs pressed up against the slide. They kind of get a little bit of tension on the slide because I want to grip my gun really tight. And I was thinking, oh, this little gun, I'm gonna have to do that. Well, what was happening was I was actually causing tension on these. Both my thumbs were placed right on these serrations, which in turn was slowing the slide down enough to malfunction the pistol. So today, I came out and I want to test it out. So I basically got this thumb down off the gun, and this thumb, like you see some guys teach, off over here. No issues whatsoever. So the really proper way to hold a P365 or small little guns like this is to really get your thumb over and get your thumb down out of the way. Whether you cam down like this and you tighten right down, you just can't have your thumb up against the slide like this. Be no good. But you can see right there how I cut it right there. That's from I was pressing so hard against it that one of the first rounds came back, and the serrations cut my thumb. But yeah, you got to get that. You can't have anything really touching those. So these small little guns with these, trying to pack all these rounds in here, there's a lot of tension on these mags, which causes a lot of tension on the slide, which in turn, the first round is going to have to take a little extra force to go over that next round in the magazine. So any force on the slide at all is going to slow it right down and cause malfunction. So you got to get that thumb down off there, down here, wherever you want it, just not on the slide. And then this thumb can't be pressed against it. You got to get that out of the way with these little guns. And then it worked just fine. Never had one hiccup. I kept taking the mag out, putting one more in it, kept doing did probably 20 full mag plus one test shots just to see how it do. And it never hiccuped once. But dude, this thing, I waited for a lot of the problems to be gone because I'm a Glock guy. That's what I carry. And this thing right here, I don't know, man. I shoot this better than any gun this size. I like it so far. This thing's pretty sweet. So yeah, because I actually bought a Glock 43 for non-permissive carry, also trying to get something really concealable. And I brought it out here, and the mag tension was, I had the O2 mags, which are like the newer ones that came out with really tight springs, and the mags were so tight that no matter how I kept my thumbs, I got my thumbs right off the gun like this on it, and no matter just trying to see if that was causing any malfunctions, I could not get a full mag plus one to fire in that Glock 43 for the life of me. And so like I said, I've always been a Glock guy, so having a Glock fail on me like that, yeah, probably because of the magazines I get it, but I want to buy a gun where any magazine I buy for it, that is like OEM magazine, is supposed to work for it. So I sold that, and I tried this thing. I'm gonna give this a shot a little bit more. I was gonna get the Ruger Max 9, but I don't really like Ruger guns. So this little guy right here is pretty badass. So just waiting for a holdeck from Bradeck holsters to come in. And yeah, like I said, I've had about at this point 200 rounds. I think 215 rounds for this thing with no lubing out of the box, nothing. I didn't clean it, did nothing, and it has had no hiccups other than my user induced ones by pressing against the slide, which slows the slide down. Not its fault, it's my fault. Yeah, I would recommend one of these. Like I said, mine's April 28th, 2021 was my built date, or born on date, for this guy. So they said everything's supposed to be pretty much good to go with these guns, and people have had like 8,000 to 10,000 rounds without a single issue. So far it seems good. You get your night sights for free, not for free, but they're included in the price when you have to install them on other guns. So it's kind of nice just to get them from the factory. They work well. All in all, this gun's pretty badass. Tiny 10 rounds, you can get 15 round, 12 round mags, whatever you want. So yeah, this thing's pretty sick. Anyways, thanks guys. Please like, share, and subscribe.